native of Concord, New Hampshire, and as Bob Norton, my usual partner on the broadcast, is fond of saying, for 13 consecutive years, there's been a player from the Concord youth hockey program that's been here at the University of New Hampshire. You're the end of the era, though, Robbie. As a kid from Concord, end up at the University of New Hampshire.
Well, you know, it's kind of easy. You know, I went to prep school around here. Started in 7th grade up at Cardigan, New Hampshire. And then I went to Lawrence Academy in Groton, Massachusetts. But then, you know, throughout the years and the weekends of, you know, having off of hockey, I've always come up, you know, went to a couple games in Snively, then started coming to the Whittemore Center. You know, I knew there was no better place to play than the University of New Hampshire.
Did you think anywhere else? Did you look anywhere else, or was UNH the place that you really focused on?
Well, actually, I was looking to a couple D3 schools, but I was going to play 2 to 3 sports there. I was going to, you know, either play football and baseball and hockey, or I was just going to try to stick with one sport and go to the Division I route. And I decided to, you know, stick out hockey and go with it, and you know, it's worked out so far.
Obviously, you bring a physical presence to the game. Is that, obviously, that's the way you like to play, play physically. Is that what you think you bring to the table, trying, you know, playing the physical game?
Yeah, definitely. You know, that's one of the qualities of my game is, you know, the physical aspect of the game, and you know, anything to do to get the team up. You know, and one thing that you know, always gets any team up is a nice hit, and you know, I'm glad that I'm the one that gets to do that.
Talked to Preston Callender in the first intermission, so asked some of the same questions of you, but in your career here at UNH, anything stand out as your favorite moment or your most memorable individual moment?
Yeah, probably my first or most memorable moment was, you know, the first weekend we played at the Whittemore Center against University of Maine, and I got to skate out, and I was actually in the starting lineup. You know, I know where my mom and dad sit every game, so it was, you know, it was special to be part of that starting lineup. Being a freshman, you know, from New Hampshire, just looking up, seeing the, you know, the look on their faces, it was pretty enjoyable.
It must be extra special being able to play in front of your family so often.
Oh yeah, definitely. You know, I took a year off of school to go out and play in South Dakota. You know, same league as Preston, the United States Hockey League, and it was a little hard for my parents. You know, for up until that point, I don't think they missed a game. You know, since I started playing, whether, you know, no matter what sport it was. But yeah, it was hard for them that year, and you know, it was just a great homecoming to come home and be able to play every game that I possibly could in front of them.
Now, rumor has it that you're the class clown of the senior class. Is that something else that you bring to the team, lightening the mood when it needs to be lightened?
Yeah, I guess you could say that. You know, I know when there's, you know, I know the times to pick, you know, when to be the class clown and when to be the leader. But yeah, I definitely bring a little fun atmosphere into the locker room whenever there needs to be. So I guess you could say I was the class clown.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. So, sports studies major here at UNH, which I also was. So obviously that major holds a special place for me. But when you're finished your hockey career, what do you envision yourself doing?
You know, like I said, I've been.
Want my job?
Yeah.
No.
No, definitely not. Well, you know, like I said, I've been to prep school or boarding school since 7th grade. And I think that, you know, I've met so many different coaches, mentors, and, you know, father figures there. I think that, you know, one thing that I want to do is I want to go into coaching and teaching, whether it be at a, you know, private boarding school or even to start off, you know, at the public school. But I definitely want to get back into, you know, giving back to, you know, the kids. But, you know, just, you know, they've given me so much growing up that I think it's a good chance to give them back to them.
So you'd like to coach at the high school, prep school level?
Yeah, definitely. It doesn't mean, you know, I don't care what sport it is, whether it be hockey, football, or baseball. But you know, I just, you know, I love working with kids, and you know, that's one thing that I've always, you know, always wanted to do is teach and coach.
Winding down your senior season here, senior season obviously is always so special for anyone, but for you, just your thoughts on your senior classmates.
It's just, it's from the first day that I met these guys. 3 Canadians, another New Hampshire guy and a Massachusetts guy. We lost Eddie, but I still talk to him pretty much once a week. But I couldn't ask for a better class. Just everyone looks out for each other. We got obviously 3 tri-captains, and I just think that if I could have been part of any class that I've been playing through, it would have definitely been these guys.
And as we head towards the postseason, great success for this program, heading into the Hockey East playoffs and the NCAAs. Obviously, that must be special to you being part of that success.
Yeah, it definitely is. It was great our first 2 years. We got a taste of what winning's all about. And taking home 2 Hockey East titles in our first 2 years, then continually going to the NCAAs, it really says a lot for our class. We have 3 guys right now who are in the 100 points race, and you've got them all there right now, and I think that it just really says a lot for our class.
Robbie, thanks a lot. Good luck.
Thank you.